Hey, it's Russ from the Infectious Groove Podcast and Vinyl Channel coming at you today with not one, but two swing albums from two completely different eras that I think most people should own, or at the very least take a listen to, coming right up. Hey, thanks for watching the channel. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button if you like the video. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to have at least one, maybe two videos for you every single week. And also make sure to get involved in the comment section below, because I like to share a lot of opinions, a lot of rare pressings, and I really like to hear back from everybody on their opinions on what I think and their opinions on what they think and records I need to know about as well. So today's topic is a little bit different than I usually focus on. A lot of rock and pop and whatnot, but I wanted to talk about a couple of different swing records that are fantastic, that I really think one of them is a well-known one. I happen to have an audiophile pressing of it that I love, and the other is an artist that is not known for being a swing artist that did a record that I think most people haven't even heard of, that I strongly recommend everybody check out. The first one is Francis Albert Sinatra live at the Sands with the Count Basie Orchestra and Quincy Jones conducting. This is the Mobile Fidelity version of the album, which is absolutely stunning. If you've heard about this pressing, everything that you've heard is true. It really is a whole other level as far as soundstage and immersing you into the actual performance. The performance itself is just Sinatra at the top of his game, with obviously a fantastic set behind him with Count Basie Orchestra and so on, and playing on his home court of the Sands in Las Vegas. The set list is exactly what you would expect, and that's a great thing. He opens up with a fantastic version of Come Fly With Me, right into I've Got a Crush on You, into I've Got You Under My Skin. So boom, 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 three classics. But Fly Me to the Moon, My Kind of Town, all of those classics that you would expect from Sinatra are included on this record. As far as the Mobile Fidelity pressing goes, there's not a lot to say that hasn't been said about this pressing already. As always, really thick cardboard inners, and the double-sleeved inside, and the albums themselves are very thick audiophile pressing records. Then the album, the interlay, is a really good write-up on Sinatra and how his shows go, so it's a good accompaniment for actually listening to the record. I will say that yes, the Mobile Fidelity version of this does sound fantastic. The soundstage is immense, but you really can't go wrong with any version of this record. If you want to put out the money to get one of these, I did buy it when it was new, so on the aftermarket, now that they're out of print, they're quite a bit more expensive. Personally, I think it's worth it if you're a Sinatra fan or if you like this record. However, if you're not that deep into swing music or Sinatra, and you just want a good representation of Sinatra at that time, you really can't go wrong with just a regular original pressing of this, or one of the many represses over the years. The other one that I'm going to focus on is a much more contemporary artist that I don't think anybody thinks of as a swing artist, and really put out a record that flew so far under the radar that every time I show it to someone or play it for someone, they had no idea that it existed. And that is England's Robbie Williams, who was huge artist, originally part of a boy band called Take That, and had his own massive solo career. Pretty much everybody except for in the US. All around the world, Robbie Williams is known as a massive solo artist for pop music and teetering on a little bit on the edge of rock. But here in the US, he's not very well known at all, and certainly not known for this particular record. This is called Swing When You're Winning, and it's a play on, he had a solo pop record called Sing When You're Winning that was enormous, again, all over the rest of the world. This particular record he recorded at the Capitol Records studios with Sinatra's mics that he used on all of those songs, and the quality of the recording is just fantastic. The actual vinyl LP itself is 180 gram, which is not make or break for me, but I do like that they made sure to put it on a higher quality vinyl, at least for this quality of a release with how good the recording itself sounds. He goes ahead and does a lot of Sinatra type material, but he also covers just the Rat Pack in general. Mr. Bojangles gets done on here. Mac the Knife, it was a very good year. They can't take that away from me. Me and My Shadow. It's just a fantastic swing album, and every single time I bust this album out, people say, oh my, I had no idea that existed. Or usually the first thing I get is who? And then I explain who Robbie Williams is, and I play some of his other material, and then you play this and people just can't believe it. So those are a couple of swing records that I love. Francis Albert Sinatra Live at the Sands and Robbie Williams Swing When You're Winning. If you haven't heard that Robbie Williams record, please, please, please take the time to at least stream it. Very, very affordable too. The last time that I saw them for sale, it was $25, $30 to get for a fantastic sounding swing record. So those are a couple that I like. Certainly not the only swing records that I own, but they're two highlights for sure. What are some of your favorites, or do you have other opinions on the Sinatra pressing, or do you know of anywhere someone can find the Mobile Fidelity if they're looking for it? Either way, make sure to get involved, leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to interact with everybody as much as possible. Thanks for watching.